David Benavides versus Caleb Plant. David Benavides says that he guarantees he's going to knock out Caleb Plant within 6 rounds because he knows this fight is for him to become a huge star. To be a pay-per-view star, you got to be, a knockout artist like Gervonta Tank Davis. That's what David Benavides said. I think that David Benavides probably is going to knock out Caleb Plant in 6 rounds. I think so. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And subscribe to the channel. Caleb Plant, at his best performances that I've seen, he still do some things, man, that's just gonna make it real dangerous for him. Drops his left hand. He ducks into the danger zone with his head exposed. His shell defense is just not mastered to where, I just feel like some of his reflexes still, when he shells up, he still leaves himself open for certain shots. And a guy with the reach and power and speed and power jab and the screwdriver punch that he has, a corkscrew type of a punch that he has, when he comes over Caleb Plant's jab with a power jab, the pressure that David Benavides, the conditioning of David Benavides, the relentlessness of David Benavides, sort of the lack of power from Caleb Plant that's going to keep David Benavides from just, pressure, body shots, rapid fire combinations. It's going to be a good fight for as long as it lasts. But David Benavides is about to destroy Caleb Plant. Now, I could be wrong. Caleb Plant can box. He got real good movement from the waist down. He can sometimes evade a lot of damage just by using your first line of defense, which is to use your feet to get out the way. But David Benavides cuts off the ring with a powerful jab, and Caleb Plant puts himself in some precarious situations where he kind of, when he's fighting off of his back foot, I just feel like when he's trying to go to that escape route, try to dip down into that escape route, should I say, or you're trying to leave that little opening for you to escape, or to, slide down the ropes and get out of the way. He doesn't have that perfected. You know what I'm saying? He does his best work, of course, in the middle of the ring, but once you start to put him in the corners or put him against the ropes, that pressure on Caleb Plant, I just feel like he just puts himself too much at risk. He's too open. His guards is way too low, and he's trying to slip and roll punches, and he can do it, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it against David Benavides. Quite similar to Caleb Plant or to Canelo, but I think David Benavides is going to get the job done earlier than what Canelo did, in my honest opinion. But it's a good fight. It's going to be a hell of a fight. But I don't see this going well for Caleb Plant. I hope I'm wrong, to be honest. I'm rooting for both of these guys. You know what I'm saying? For me, I love this fight because I don't really have no dog in the fight. I just want to see a good fight and let the best man win. So I'm rooting for Caleb Plant because I respect, the type of adversity that he had to go through to get where he's at. But I also respect David Benavides. And when it just comes to what's going to happen in a fight, when I look at the way the fighters, stack up, I just think that uh, David Benavides is just going to be too much for Caleb Plant. Physically, uh, just the styles, the size, the speed, the punch selection, the jab, the way he just punches, his variations of punches, but the way he punches and the way that Caleb Plant receives punches, the type of punches that Caleb Plant is susceptible to be getting hit with. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of perfect. It's almost he's almost customized to make David Benavides look even more dangerous than like what David Benavides would look against, say, a Charlo, a Jamar Charlo, or even a Demetrius Boo Boo Andre. But Caleb Plant, I think he's gonna go in there and he's gonna have some moments. He's gonna have some big moments, but eventually, I feel like he's gonna succumb to the power and the relentlessness of David Benavides. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's a knockout by 6 rounds. That's my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think. Wow. Salute. Subscribe.